Hi, I'm Paris, and I'm trying out different types of hand warmers to see if there's one type that I can say is the best. Now, last week here in Austin, we needed hand warmers. The power went out here for 3 days when we had an ice storm come through that knocked out power lines to about a third of the city. And it was all hand warmers on deck, even those that I haven't reviewed yet. So we actually broke into the product for this review, the HotHands, and boy, did they come in handy. It was very nice to have them. I still have one of each type left in this bag to try out. They're inexpensive. I got this variety pack bag for about $12, but they are not rechargeable or reusable. They're one time only. This, you open it up, as soon as you tear the plastic and allow oxygen to go in, it starts the reaction. And there's a powder in here. So you take it and you shake it, and then it starts to warm up. It's a little slow at first, but once it gets going, it's good and hot, and it lasts, these super warmers last about 18 hours. The regular hand warmers that come in a pair, so there are two, one for each hand, they last about 12 hours. Each individual one from this variety pack is about $1. Again, the whole pack about $12, and you can find out more about these at the link down below this video. As I mentioned, we broke into these in our desperation to stay warm, and we actually used all of them. Oh, there's a little bit more left than I thought. The hand warmers, so there's two in here, and the toe warmers, and within one pack there are also two with a little adhesive part. These are flat, and you stick them to the bottom of your sock, and then you put your foot into your shoe, and then they're there to heat up your foot all day long. We were using all of these because we needed a lot of heating. So I can tell you from recent first-hand experience, these are good. We already ordered more, but will I be using these daily when I go out for my daily walk down to the park and it's freezing? Is it economical to use a once-only use hand warmer, or does it make more sense to use an electric hand warmer, a fuel refillable hand warmer, a boiling rechargeable hand warmer? Well, that video will be coming soon where I compare them all, but today I'm going to test these out thoroughly, going to run the temperature check on them, see what temperature they get up to, see how long they stay at that temperature. Obviously no buttons or switches. What if it's too hot? Can you control the temperature at all? And the next couple mornings are going to be down to freezing, so it'll be a great chance to go out in the freezing cold. It wasn't quite that cold in our house last week, and go out on my walk down to the park, see how well they keep my hands warm. So I've got my HotHands. As soon as I open this package, the air will start to combine and give me some heat, and I need it. Walking down here to the park, I froze my hands pretty good. So I'm going to open both. If I wanted to, I could just tear it down the first side and use them one at a time. I got one out. Here's the size of it. Seems pretty small. Like, how is this possibly going to keep my hand warm when it's this small and this thin? But you shake it, get the oxygen with those particles, let it start warming. And here's number two. Time to shake and walk. About 5 minutes into walking, I can feel a little bit of heat from this. They sure do not start up fast, but I know from experience once they get going, they get good and warm. I don't know if it'll heat up faster if I keep it out here and get more oxygen flowing through it, or if I stick it in my pocket so it can sort of accumulate the warmth. Well, I've got these warmed up and they are nice. They're just a comfortable size for holding on to. You can still keep your hands closed around them, so they're doing a really good job of warming me up. It's in the upper 30s this morning, but how long do they last? How hot do they really get? I'll be testing those things out when I get back home. All right, let's see how warm these HotHands get and how long it takes them to warm up. My experience has been, it does take a while. This is the super warmer. It's supposed to last for 18 hours. Definitely the largest of the three. There are two in this pack. I'll just open one out of them. And you can see the difference in the size there. And the toe warmers. These are by far the smallest. And you can see this is the adhesive that you peel off to stick to your sock. Take that off. Oh, I'll take one off. Okay, and there you can see the adhesive stuck on there. This one I'll leave the backing on. So you can see the temperature here in the room, just under 68 degrees. The table is at 69. Okay, so I started this one about a minute and a half ago. We are up to 80 degrees there. This concurs, 81. And the toe, oh, they're warming up faster, 83. 10 minutes since I opened them up. The super warmer finally got into the 90s. Regular hand warmer now, 106, 107. The toe warmer's going crazy, 129. We're at 3 hours now, and after I last checked this, I did take it and shake it around for a few minutes. Let's see if the temperature's improved. There we go. 112, 113, 114, okay. And hot hands, 120. The toes, toes are cooling down. Yeah, I was afraid of that. It's very thin, and they're not in their intended environment, which is to be in your shoe, underneath your sock, underneath your foot, where they would have that insulation to help them last longer. So I think they're going here quickly. Oh yeah, just a little bit of warmth left in them. At 4 hours, the super warmer showing around 110. Regular hand warmer, oh, it's come down some. It's also showing around 110. It's been 7 hours. The super warmer, 110, 112, still going strong. Regular hand warmer, oh, it is slowing down. It's in the mid 90s now. At 8 hours, the super warmer, 109, 110. The regular hand warmer, no, there's just a little bit of heat left. That's about tapping out. We're at just over 14 hours. Just about 110. All right, it's been 16 hours. Is the super warmer still going? 101, still over 100. At 21 hours, is there any more heat left in the hot hands? It's showing 73, 74. And what's the temperature of the table? 71. So my emergency experience using the hot hands, they were great for that. Going out for my daily walk with the hot hands, good. They're nice and comfortable. These hot hands pair are great, so you have one for each hand. They fit really nicely in the hands, so you can actually close it up and keep all that heat inside. And the toe warmer, unique idea, tiny thin little things that fit right underneath of your foot. Keep your toes warm for at least a few hours. And the super warmer just keeps going and going. If you're willing to break the chunks up and keep working it to get more oxygen through it, this will last you a long time. Would I make the hot hands my daily hand warmer for using around the house and going on my walk? I wouldn't, just because when you're done with them, you have to throw them away. There's no way to recharge the heat in these. That's their one downside. But for emergency purposes, these are great to have in your car, in your backpack. So what's inside the hot hands? Well, it's a combination of iron powder, salt, water, a few other items. And you know, if you add some oxygen to that, you get rust. And so this hot hand is one I used in the test. Here's what it looks like after. It's kind of chunked up. You can see the orange color in it because it's become rust, but it's become rust quickly. And when you have that process happen, it gives off the heat. So to see what it looks like before it's rusty, I'm going to open the other half of this hot hands. We'll see what it looks like before it has reaction, and see how hot it gets when it's not in this cover to slow down the oxygen coming in. It's making me wonder the wisdom of doing this on a paper plate. Ooh, very dark black color. I could just see the flame going up all of a sudden. Oh, it's so warm. Wow, it is so warm, so fast, because it's getting loads of oxygen. Yeah, 10 seconds after opening it, it's up in the 90s already, much faster than when I opened it up in the package. Oh, we're going to hit 100 here. Yep, just putting my hand over it, I feel the heat radiating up off of it. Let's hope it's not making a hole through the bottom of this paper plate. Oh, that's warm under there. Oh my. About 2 minutes after cutting the package open, we're up in the 150, getting on to 106, oh my gosh, 160 degrees here. I've noticed too, the plate is now bulging and buckling over here from the heat. So I think I'm going to take this outside and see what happens with it. But do not cut them open at home. This reaction can get hot enough to hurt you. And for days out in the woods where you don't have a chance to recharge anything, this super warmer might be my #1 choice. It's between this and the Zippo, but I won't decide that until my final video, which is coming next, where I compare all of these hand warmers against each other. Find out more about all of these at the links down below this video. And I'm excited to do my ultimate hand warmer comparison review. It's going to be mano a mano. And I'll see you on the next review.
There are so many choices and you don't want to stress. You want your health food at home, receiving only the best. That's what we're here for. We give honest reviews. parristx.